Welcome back to Refine the Fire. My name is Tracy Renee. I pray that you're all blessed on today. I apologize if there is any background noise. Just wanted to share a dream with you guys that I had. I'm going to try to make it quick. I had a dream about 2 nights ago. In this dream, I was sitting at this desk. This reminded me of being in a call center environment. And I was sitting at this desk in a room and I was receiving these calls, and somehow I had fell asleep at the desk. I had fell asleep on the job. And so these calls were coming in and I guess I wasn't answering them. Eventually I woke up and I realized that hours had passed and I thought it was time to go home. So I jumped up and I was just like, oh my gosh, I totally missed the whole day of work. I slept through the whole thing, and I was walking and I was on my way, I guess, to go home. But there were people that's just trying to talk to me, have conversation. But my mind was so focused on the fact that I had missed all of this work for the day. And I was like, how am I going to explain this? And as I was walking, I realized that I had the pillow. I guess I was sitting on a pillow while I was at the job, and it was stuck to my backside. It was still on my backside. So it was just a mess. I felt a mess. I was just really confused. And then I realized it was daylight still. So I think I looked at the time and realized that it wasn't time for me to go home yet. And I was already halfway walking. So I was like, oh my goodness, what is going on with my day? It was just everything was going wrong. And so I think I ended up trying to go back. But then the dream switched over to me at this museum. It looked like a museum and like a restaurant inside of a museum. Beautiful restaurant. It was gorgeous. Certain museums actually have coat check, where you check your belongings and things like that. And I remember at one point that I was noticing a friend of mine's, her bag was there. And I was like, oh my gosh, she left her stuff. And I was going to get it for her and take it to her. And I was so engulfed with her belongings that I forgot to even grab my own. My God. And so then it went to a different scene where I was sitting in this fine dining restaurant inside the museum. And I was just sitting around looking at everybody. Everybody was enjoying themselves. And then it hit me I'm supposed to be at work. I'm supposed to be working. And I'm in this museum. I'm supposed to be at work. I got up just randomly and I leave this place. I believe that's where the dream ended. This dream has a word in it, a word for us, a word for the body of Christ. God made it very known. I immediately knew the revelation of it, but I waited on it. I took a few days to just really meditate on it and let God lead me. God has told some of us specifically, He gave you a mission. He gave you an assignment, and you were supposed to do one thing. He asked you to do one thing, and you fell asleep on the job. You may have gotten tired and weary. You got distracted by things and people. You got engulfed in all of the fine dining and the beautiful things, and you didn't complete the assignment. And it's not done yet. It's not over yet. So it's not like you can't go back to work. But he needs us to be where we're supposed to be. He needs us to be where we're supposed to be, doing what we're supposed to be doing. And you don't ever want to leave this world with your assignments undone. You want to be able to hear, well done, my good and faithful servant, right? We want to hear that. And so if He's giving you an assignment of mission to complete, make sure you're on the job. You're not asleep on the job, that you're on the job and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you're where you're supposed to be at the current moment, in the current season. And that's it. It's just that simple. I pray that you all will take this word to the Lord. I pray that you would meditate on it, that you would ask Him what it is or what it could be that you have neglected, or what you fell asleep on, or what you've gotten weary in, and what you should do moving forward. Continue to be blessed. Continue to stay encouraged. And I will see you on the next one as the Lord leads. Bye.